Hi there. Are you just like me? Somehow I highly doubt that. But if you were waiting for the GFX 100S2 with anticipation that it would have similar video specs as the 102, i.e., if you were a video-centric Fujifilm GFX user, the type that a lot of other GFX users like to dismiss, like me, that is like me, um, you were probably pretty let down by the X Summit announcement, which pretty much skipped over any video specs for the GFX 100S2. And then you probably went to DP Review or another site and you saw that, oh, it's pretty much the same specs for video. Now, why am I holding this here? This is simply a prop to build the illusion that perhaps I have my hands on the 500mm lens. I don't. This is the 250mm with a teleconverter on it. It would be great for the thumbnail though, don't you think? So here's the thing. All my smartass remarks, or whatever this is, my shtick aside, there's a silver lining here. And I am doing a very long kind of summary of the X Summit. I think it's the last one of these I'm going to do because it always ends up being more work than I want to deal with. And really, I think there's only one thing that came out from today that I was like, huh, ooh, ah, other than the 500mm lens. So here it is. Here's the big deal that everybody seemed to have missed. I'm sure they'll be picking up on it very soon. The 100S2 actually does ProRes 4K 60 frames per second, at least as far as I can tell from Fujifilm's website at the moment. I will put a little one of those things, what do you call it, a picture of the specs right here rather than reading it all off to you. But I will just summarize. But yeah, basically it does it, but it does it over SSD only. And again, unless they're typing everything wrong or intentionally trying to mislead us, and I don't think they are, that's not over a HDMI Ninja 5 or anything like that. It says SSD, and only SSD allows for the ProRes modes. And there also is, just to be clear, as you can see, this says ProRes, it says 4K over here, ProRes HQ, not HD, HQ. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see here where it shows ProRes, still HQ, but this is FHD, full high definition, which means 1080p. So there is a separation. So that is great. And it could lead, it kind of, what do you say, eludes, it points to better things coming here from that camera with firmware updates. I'm going to guess that that ProRes is not going to be on the initial release. It's going to be a firmware update itself. But, SSDs, tiny little things, and way more robust than most SD cards. And it'll take heat away from the camera. There's all kinds of reasons this is great, and I really don't want to go into it too much right now. This is just letting you guys know because I want to get this one out rather than working a long time like I did on the other one. But yeah, it's very promising. There could be 120 in HD, or dare we hope 240. I don't think we should have to hope though. 240. It's in the little XS10 from 4 years ago or something like that. So should be able to put it in this beast. So that's it. Not all gloom and doom like you thought. There actually is something other than a new rubberized surface on this new camera. I know there's other stuff. Believe me, I do. I am paying attention. I'm being a little bit snarky here. But as far as video specs, what a letdown that was. But silver lining there. It's not as low spec as the 100S. There is some extra stuff in there, and they have the power to do more. Fujifilm, do more. And Fujifilm, send me the 500mm. There are kaitsuburi with tamago near my home. Akachan coming. Please send me the 500mm. They're coming here in like a day or two. Send me that 500mm to test because if you watch my other release on X Summit, you'll see that I live. You probably know where it is. Don't say it. All right, we keep it secret, right? Because there's already too many people going there. But where I live, there's plenty of nature, and I can get really close to the action even with this 250. Imagine what I can do with a 500mm. let's have a meeting. Talk to Panasonic. They've lent me gear before. I'm trustworthy. I live in Japan for 13 years. Anyways, that's it. So thank you for watching Film Studio Taku Japan. I'm going to start saying it all the time. You can view my website, filmstudiojapan.com, and please have a look at my prints. There's going to be a lot more coming. I finally have time to start working on my website. Most of them are either from the Nikon Z6, or actually most of them really are from the GFX 100S. So you can print them extremely large, especially like the snow monkey and her mother, the snow monkey mother and her baby print. Amazing. That one has been printed very large, and it's just stellar, especially if you print it in something like crystal or some secret washi paper I have here. Anyways, that's it. Take care. Peace.